This Florida cooking segment is brought to you by Fresh from Florida. Remember, delicious is always served fresh from Florida.
Tell them what it is. Tell them.
So we got Florida Wahoo with Southern Okra Slaw, cornbread crumble. We're gonna show you how.
Wahoo! We're in the Fresh from Florida test kitchen. This is where recipes are born. There he is.
Hey, Char.
Chef Justin here, joining me.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us here.
Yeah, I'm excited you guys are here and we're getting to film here, right here in the Culinary HQ, Fresh from Florida Test Kitchen.
You won an award on the Food Network. Is this where that recipe was born?
Yeah, absolutely. It was born right here.
This is sacred ground.
It is. I
love it.
Yeah.
So you got a piece of beautiful fish here, Chef. What is this?
Yes,
what are we doing?
This is Florida Wahoo, which is a great fish to work with. I'm excited to be working with it. And we're going to pair it with some yummy things. We're going to make some fresh slaw with a little pickled okra. And then we're going to do a little cornbread crumb, which is kind of a fun take. I know how you like fried fish, right?
Oh, I love it. What kind of fish is this? It's kind of dense, or what is this?
Yeah, I would say, you know, not as dense as swordfish, but, you know, I would say more comparable to maybe mackerel in those sense, but maybe a little bit lighter.
Dense but delicate.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like my hair. Similar?
You wish.
Okay, right. Okay, so what are we doing here, Chef?
All right, well, let's go ahead and cut this into some steaks. I'm just going to cut right down. We have the skin on one side, which is good. This is going to help hold it together.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Do these beautiful little steaks. Look at that nice flesh.
That looks so good, Chef.
Yummy.
So this is how you recommend Wahoo, a lot like a king mackerel, even a Kobe. You kind of stake it out like this, Chef?
Yeah, you could stake it out, and absolutely. That'd be a great way to do it. So now, as always, we're going to pre-season a little bit of sea salt.
Get your pan on.
Fresh ground pepper, pan's on medium high.
Medium high.
You know it. I got a little fresh parsley here. It's gonna give us some nice color. Olive oil in the pan.
Nice.
And let's get these bad boys in. We got our sizzle.
Yeah.
When you see these fish in your seafood market, you really need to pick them up and try it because they are yummy. I mean, if you like mackerel, then you're definitely gonna love this. Let's say it's kind of like the sweet little mild cousin of mackerel.
There you go. I've been out with these commercial fishermen catching these Wahoo.
Yeah.
And it is a sight to watch them catch. I mean, they catch, they're moving their hand like this, and they literally bring that fish in one at a time on the hand.
When are you gonna take me fishing? Yeah, see?
He's always asked me that, and I try to take you, but you're always busy.
You took me fishing, all right.
He's always busy.
And what did I catch?
You caught a nice fish.
Yeah.
It was a nice bucket. It was a 5-pound bucket, okay?
All right, Chad, I think these are ready to flip. You want to do the honors? There you go. Nice.
You always know the perfect
Look at that,
time to
beautiful.
flip.
Yum. All right, so while the fish finishes cooking, we're going to go ahead and make the rest of our dish. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this awesome slaw. So I've got a little bit of Florida mayonnaise along with some mild white vinegar, okay? For just a little bit of sweetness, some beautiful Florida honey.
Oh.
Yes, some of my favorite seasoning blend and some Florida key limes. I'm going to roll these, cut them in half and squeeze them in. Not careful not to get any little seeds in there.
I mean, for you, recipes, I mean, this is your livelihood. This is what you do for, your career. Is this room, is this space a big part of how you develop recipes?
Yeah, the space has got to be good, and it is. I've got everything I need here, all kinds of different equipment to do different kinds of preparations, so it's really got everything I need. All right, so I've got my slaw dressed, my cabbage in that I've shredded fine, and now I've got some wonderful pickled okra that's really going to make this slaw kind of a fun thing.
Is that Florida okra?
Yeah.
Is anything here not from Florida? You're from Florida, right?
It's all Florida.
Everybody here from Florida? That guy's not, maybe over. Is he from, he's not from Florida. Get him out of here. I know you can stay. Okay, what's next, Chef?
All right, I've got my slaw done. And now we're just gonna make our cornbread topping, which is really gonna give this a little bit of crunch. It's gonna give it that mouthfeel of maybe a fried fish without all the fat. So I'm gonna put a little of that in my bowl, a little parsley for color. I've got some lemon zest that's gonna go in there. It's gonna give it some nice tang, and then some olive oil. And then I'm just gonna kind of stir this around a little bit.
Oh, wow.
And then I think we're ready to plate up. Come here, Mr. Slaw.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. coming at you.
Yes, sir. Yep. Why don't you grab me another one?
Another one?
Yeah, right this way. Okay. And then we've got our wonderful cornbread crumble topping. And we're just gonna put on.
Now's the time.
All right, now we get to eat.
Chef, I love this crunch, man. I love this faux fry. You nailed it, sir.
So good. Get this recipe, go to howtodoflorida.com.
This Florida cooking segment was brought to you by Fresh from Florida. Remember, delicious is always served fresh from Florida.